Hey, welcome everybody. We're just here at Dirt Floor Revival, packing up all of our gear, getting ready to go hit the road. The end of next week, gonna head out to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yep, going to Dive Bar for a holiday
in Slambodia, which is gonna be an amazing skate rock concert mixed with skateboarding contest. It's gonna be out of this world.
Right, put on by Not Like You Records.
Yep, Not Like You, and the Blue Tile Lounge, of course, is involved with this. They've been famous in the skate rock scene forever, and Not Like You is just as famous now. I mean, they've revamped the whole thing and brought back so much of the energy and bringing so many new bands to the table and producing the records and getting that vinyl out and like really pushing that music, you know. So it's going to be great. So we've got Steve Caballeros' new band, URETHANE, is playing, headlining the show. Oh boy, I've been jamming on that new album so much. I'm like, sometimes I don't know how to feel about pop punk, but there's some pop punk that does it for me so well.
Yeah, when it's done well, it's just this beautiful, perfect thing.
It's magical. And man, that album is magical. And then here's the one that just blows me away. We've got Change Today playing, which is Joe Woods was the lead singer of TSOL for 5 or 6 albums in the 80s and early 90s. And his work was phenomenal. It's magical. It's not as gory and weird as TSOL with Jack singing. It's more melodic and bluesy. It's almost like listening to like the Doors in a punk band. Mm-hmm. And man, those albums.
Yeah, he has a really great, really cool voice.
Yeah, very cool voice. And I can't believe that we're going to go and film this guy. I mean, Urethane, my mind's blown. But the fact that I'm going to be behind a camera hitting record with that dude singing those songs again just blows me completely. I've been shaking for a week.
Your inner child is having fits.
Doing backflips on itself, man. And it just gets better, right? Like, -1. It's a skate punk band from back in the early 80s, mid 80s. And they're famous for being on Thrasher Skate Rock Volume 2. And this tape you would get if you had your Thrasher thing, right? If you're
a Thrasher magazine subscriber.
Yeah. You'd get this tape. And that tape was my first introduction to the world of skate rock. I'd already been listening to Agent Orange and a lot of the bands, Minor Threat and a lot of Black Flag, all the ones that were skaters. But that tape was my first introduction to like bands that only sung about skateboarding.
Yeah, that's the subject matter. The lifestyle.
And they're playing. Like, I don't even know what they've been doing for 30 years, but they're going to be there. I'm so excited.
It's sick, man.
It is sick. And then we got FASTPLANTS, which if any of you guys have heard FASTPLANTS, they're phenomenal punk rock. And they just did that song about Jeff Grosso after Jeff passed. And, man, it's just one of the best skate rock songs ever. It's got so much heart, Jeff Grosso was a major influence in skateboarding, his punk rock antics and his just insanity, and then his love and compassion. And, these guys wrote a song about him after his death, and man, it's good. And
nice.
the Hacks, just learned of the Hacks. Never heard of them before until we started figuring this thing out. And the Hacks are phenomenal. That's a dark, kind of grungy punk. Just got to drive it.
Nice.
It's going to be sick. Rabbit Assault, going to be another great band. And Sector 7G. I still haven't found your work yet, so I'm going to work on it. I'm going to find you there. So we got all these great bands, Mikey from Not Like You, also from, if you know Albuquerque or if you're into comic books or anything like that, then you definitely know Astro Zombies, which is Albuquerque's
comic book hub.
Heaven. And it's got the best punk rock record store.
Yeah, their vinyl section is sick.
I've gone there and found everything I could ever imagine. It's almost like heartbreaking going through it.
Yeah, because you can't own it all.
You can't own it all, but he owns it all. I hear his personal collection is one of a kind. You know, he does Not Like You is also a skate magazine that comes out, I think, 4 times a year. And he published, you know, it's a good magazine, and you know, it's actually gotten a lot of press. I think this month's issue of Thrasher actually talks about his magazine, and it's a good magazine. It talks about the punk scene and like how skate rock works, and it's, I don't know, I don't want to sound, you know, new agey, but man, it's almost spiritual to me. Like some of the things that, you know, I read an interview that he put together for when Todd Youth is a famous punk rock musician that passed away, and Todd was really into Hinduism, and reading the skate magazine about skateboarding, reading Bhagavad Gita in it was just like, oh my God, it's so good. So
That's cool. Right on, man.
Dude, it's going to be awesome, man. So we're really excited to get out there. We're going to be out for what, 4 days?
Yeah, 3 days? Yeah, 4 days. Well,
4 days.
Well, I guess that's our rounder because we're driving Friday. We'll be there
Friday
for the
night.
whole event Saturday. And then Sunday, we've got to clean up our footage and make sure that we're
So
ready
we're
to hit the
basically
road
there
back.
for 2 days.
We've got 2 whole days out there.
2 whole days out there.
Yeah, so we're breaking down all the rig. We're doing our test runs to you know, fly the power in, set up all the cameras and sticks and the positions,
And
switching boards.
Yep, and also setting together that heavy ass shoulder mount to be
Putting
able to go
together
out.
the shoulder rig camera. So yeah, between the sets of the bands, you're running out and catching
some of that skate jam.
Yeah.
I just can't wait. I hope Steve Caballero just busts out a badass trick. I'm gonna be so happy. Like,
Yeah,
if
man.
I can catch that, oh boy. But yeah, man. So we got that, you know, coming up, and you know, it's been such an interesting like shift of vibe. You know, we were just got to the end of snowboarding,
and we needed something to put that energy into. And this is a big undertaking.
it actually is. I mean, I know it's not a really big event. You know, it's
But putting together everything that we need to do.
Yeah.
You know, thank goodness we're very well rehearsed with our kit, but
it's a big deal.
it's a big deal, and it's going to be a wild day.
Man. Yeah,
man.
dude, I can't wait, bro. I really can't wait. I can't believe it, man. Like, it's thank you, Mike. Thank you, Not Like You. Thank you, Blue Tile, for keeping that skate thing going. You know, thanks, Steve. You know, Cap, you're an amazing skater, and you've just been such an influence on so many young people's lives. You've helped people for damn near 35 years look at skateboarding in a very positive way and look at themselves very positively. And you know, I think that going out and like, you know, capturing this is it's a gift to be able to do that. You know, it's a gift that these people are doing this thing. You know, it's just going to be fucking epic. That's it.
It's going to be energetic.
And man, after snowboarding, to do that just feels right.
Yeah.
The gnar.
Exactly, and it's a great way to get the gnar out of our work.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, we
can crush it all day long in all different directions, but like to do that with our work, it's
that's special.
It is special
when you can get the gnar in what you do.
Yeah. So man, Las Vegas, we're coming at you. What is that? The 23rd, right? So we're heading out on Friday, so it's Saturday the 23rd at the Dive Bar in Las Vegas. It's Holiday in Slambodia.
Yeah, man.
Together.
It's going to be a blast.
It's going to be sick. All right, guys. Well, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of camera equipment and testing we got to do before we leave. So,
we're back to rigging land.
Yep. And let's go and enjoy some skate rock.
Yeah, let's get ready to crush it.
Let's do that. All right, guys. We'll talk to y'all soon.
Thanks,
Take
guys.
care. Later.